We're live in Detroit, scanning the community. And what we do is use our training from Detroit Urban Survival Training to keep the family safe. Joining with us, don't tell them what it's today. We're going to show you is how we create safety safely. We don't let the families get attacked. We focus on creating conditions that deny the opportunity for violent criminals to believe they can come attack the community. We don't wait. We go deny them opportunity by driving around looking for anyone that would be hunting the families. Our goal is to not capture them, but to prevent them. So what you are seeing is how we drive through the neighborhood literally looking for anyone that would be hiding, walking, scanning, hunting the families. That's what we do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is also how we use our training in real life. Thank you for joining. You are in Detroit. This is near 7 Mile. According to the FBI, Detroit is the most dangerous city in the United States. And we're near a street called 7 Mile. 7 Mile is considered the most dangerous street in America. In Detroit, this is live. Any threats detected, you will be seeing them in real time. In Detroit, there is an uptick of violence. According to the police department, it includes home invasions, murders, robberies, that we are able to stop that from happening here. In this particular community, there's 450 homes. We work for the homeowner association. Altogether, we have approximately 5,000 families that we protect 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And Detroit Urban Survival Training is the training we've been using for 26 years to keep people safe. That's how we had a chance to use our tactics in real life. So that's why we know what techniques work and which techniques do not work. Techniques that did not work, we did not teach after we discovered they were not reliable or consistent enough to be used consistently. So techniques worked, but only worked for 1 out of 5 people, or didn't work very well, and we stopped teaching. Without that heuristic approach, we wouldn't know what techniques work, which techniques do not. And after 26 years, I had a chance to learn what techniques could really benefit all of you out there that are watching, all of our fans, and people that are on the internet. We want them to know how to protect themselves, keep themselves alive and safe. If they're involved in sports, we still want them to know how to understand psychology, law, and skill. And the psychology is vital. It's the most vital thing. Well, if you don't know you're in danger because you don't know how to recognize body language properly, know how to read the body language. And read stands for recognize invasive, aggressive, deceptive behavior. So what you're seeing is where we train. We train in real life out here. This is where we learn what works and what does not. But we haven't to put ourselves at risk. This is what I think everyone should do that wants to test their skills, is go out there and use the skills not for sport, but for actual protection of people that need it. Go out and help families, go out and help people that are in danger from whatever martial arts school or boxing or MMA. Just regular people that want to help people. I think we should all go out and help people in the communities we live in, no matter where we live in the world, and help keep people alive and safe. The purpose of my training system, of Detroit Urban Survival Training, is to help people know what to do and how to do it in order to create safety or safely as possible. There's no guarantees, but with our training, you can increase your survivability. The only way you can increase your survivability is if you have the knowledge. You are alive, scanning the community. Detroit Urban Survival Training is being used here in this community, and you are going on scan here in Detroit, New City. This is Detroit. And we are looking for any threats to the families, any individuals that are walking, standing between the houses, attempting to gain access, or looking for the opportunity. We have white strobe lights on our vehicles, and that's what makes the clients happy. They know we're out here. They know that we're scanning the community, keeping criminals from coming to their home. And we do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I started 26 years ago protecting families in the east side of Detroit, stopping home invasions and murders. The area they called Crack Alley was approximately 500 homes or dwellings, and out of that 500, there were only about 50 violent individuals that were terrorizing the families. So what I did was instead of protesting the mistreatment of the families or the lack of protection, I created an organization to protect the family. That's what Detroit Urban Survival Training is. It's the Detroit Threat Management Center. That we're able to is the most dangerous. They say Detroit is a very dangerous city in America. And to do something, get arrested in the first place. And we do that without being invasive, intrusive, or violating anyone's rights. So what we do is create conditions where psychologically the people that live here feel safe, people visiting enjoy visiting, they also feel safe, and the people that would come here to do illegal activity realize that there are people here trained at Detroit Urban Survival Training to actually stop them. Because we've had many incidents where we had to prove our tactics worked, and ultimately they did, and the techniques that didn't work, we stopped teaching. So we had a chance to actually test our tactics, our knife disarms, gun disarms, our takedowns in a sports setting, in actual violence. Situation involving individuals and gangs, and normal. When you look, you have to look in the backyard. So one of what we're doing, their paranoia to make them leave the families, to leave the community. So this is Detroit, and this is how we keep the family safe. And we do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we've been protecting families and corporations in and around Detroit for the past 26 years. And we're proud to say that we have no situations in which any family or individual that came to us for assistance has been killed, shot, stabbed. And that is because we prevented it by creating conditions where whoever intended to harm them was not able to do so. So people can learn what we've learned over the past 26 years here in Detroit, and we can take it to other cities, states, and countries. It's a paradigm shift in safe public safety. It's violence free. We do not allow violent people to come and hunt the family. We stop prevention. So right now, that's what you're doing. You're watching an actual scan of the community so you can see how we prevent violence here in Detroit. And that doesn't mean you wouldn't see anything. You might see something. So if you do, it's not scripted for sure. This is a real live scan. You'll see other team members out here as well.